Pope, and you have to put on a dress to see the Pope. So I did. But I mean, it was like a deal where I hadn't worn dresses, and someone picked up the thought that I hadn't worn dresses, and then someone said, do you wear dresses? And I went, well, no, I don't. And then it became like the deal, like, I don't wear them, you know, until it was boring enough. I went to see the Pope, and so, you know, so I had to wear them.
Well, it was that I, from that day on, I was like, she rocks, she's cool, I'm with her forever. And that's how it's been. I am Cher. No, she's Cher, but I live for Cher, okay? It's the truth. It's the truth. Now, the album is called It's a Man's World.
Yes.
And I love that album. In fact, you're going to do a number from it in a few minutes. Now, tell me this, Cher. Now, if it were a woman's world, how do you think it would be different?
Truthfully, I think it would be a lot nicer in one sense, and that is because women like to make things nice. Mm-hmm. So it would be, there wouldn't be pollution because women don't like that, you know? I mean, there are certain things that wouldn't happen just because women don't like certain things. Like, they don't like, pollution is messy and we don't like that stuff. Wars are not nice, so we don't like that. We don't want people going and killing each other, you know? And so things would just be different just because women are more about fixing things and, you know, serving hors d'oeuvres before the war, right. You know, making something nice to serve to the enemy. Yeah. So I think that in that way, there would probably be things, life would be more about making people happy than about cutting them off at the knees, you know, to do like a big deal or a, you know, a takeover or something like that.
I wish it were a woman's world. I mean, actually, in this man's world, you've done pretty good for yourself.
I absolutely have.
You sure have.
And I don't mind that it's a man's world. Yeah. I mean, I kind of think like this is what I really believe in a nutshell. I'm really glad I'm a woman because I can wear pants and a dress.
Hello.
So can you.
Yeah. And it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
I mean, I can be, I mean, I'm not, it's really, I mean, no matter what you've heard, it's really not my way to be really a bitch. Mm-hmm. But, oh, can I? When I want, you know. When I have to, it's all there, you know. It's really, I can really be tough. Yeah. But it's not, I have to be kind of pushed to be tough, but I can be both of those things. And that's why I think it's kind of nice being a woman because you have this one side of your nature that's fully developed, and then you have to develop the other side, you know, the kind of kick-ass,
right.
Don't fuck with me, fellas, kind of side. Yeah.
Love that side.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's why, especially...
Loved him, hated her.
I think that's why a lot of your fans, especially gay fans, really stick with you because of the duality. You are as soft as a petal on a flower, but at the same time, you kick ass. Let's talk about guys.
Okay.
I got some pictures of some guys right here, and I wonder if you guys can get a picture of this, what you think of these guys, and if they're shaggable, or if you think that, you know, if they turn you on. I like...
Is that Antonio Banderas?
Antonio Banderas.
All right.
And I'll tell you why I like him, then you tell me why. What you think about. I think he's not necessarily really good looking, it's just he's very sexy. Something about his aura is very, very sexy, and I think, I love that. Okay. What do you think?
I think that, I don't know, I don't have enough info. I loved him in Interview with the Vampire, and I thought, but I mean, there's something very sexy about that whole vampire situation, you know? And I haven't seen him in enough movies really to make, I actually don't think I've seen him in anything else.
Okay. Now who's this? Sean Connery. What do you think of Sean Connery?
I like him, but I know he's a man's man, and he's not, I like him, but I know stuff about him, so it makes me like him less.
Okay, I think he's really cute.
He is really cute. I gave him both of his Academy Awards, one in England and one here, and I really like him, but I have a friend that worked with him who said he's kind of a man's man, and he's, you know, sex is something that he uses as a tool, you know, for his work.
Oh, remind me to get his number, okay?
Now, no, it's a girl.
Yeah, oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? Hey, now, speaking of Academy Awards, what do you do with yours?
I know, yes. How do you know that?
What? Somebody, what did they say?
My friend came over last night, he was so pissed, he said, "You use this for a door stop?" And I said, it's really nothing bad about it, but I have a door that won't stay open in my bedroom, and it's really heavy, so I put it against the door, and it works.
It's great. It's great. Who's next here?
Terrence Trent D'Arby?
Lenny
Kravitz.
He rocks.
Yeah.
What do you think?
You know what, I don't want to be with some guy who's looking at his face in the mirror more than I'm looking at mine.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, now who's this? This is Antonio Sabato Jr., who I personally, totally shaggable. Can I get an amen in here? Now he's in Calvin Klein ads and he does this. Really cute. What do you think?
I think he's cute.
Shaggable?
Well, yeah, I think he's cute. The shaggable part for me it's got to be just more than waking up with some. I want to know that I want to wake up with the guy in the morning and have breakfast or have something to talk about. And he looks good, but who knows what he has to say.
Who cares what he has to say?
No, I know, but I'm old. That's my problem.
Okay, what guy? We're gonna go to Cher singing in a minute. But what guy, off the top of your head, do you think you really think really rocks? Who's out there that everybody knows? Well, I tell you what. I'll let you answer that question.
I wasn't fast enough for you?
No. I'll let you answer that question after the break, because after the break, Cher is going to sing, okay? Stay with us, all right?
All right.
Cool.
I asked what question.
Welcome back to the RuPaul Show on VH1. My special guest, Cher, is here. Now, before we went to break, I asked Cher a question. I asked her who she thought, in her opinion, which guy is totally shaggable. Now, do you have the answer?
No, I forgot. No, I said the guy. What's his name?
Antonio Sabato Jr. Right.
And then I said, but acting sometimes does this thing to you where you think, oh, that guy's beautiful. He's not really beautiful, but somehow he's made himself look beautiful, and you really go, I would do that. And it was in Othello. It was Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne, yes.
And I'm laughing because we've done it 5 times. I've told you 5 times.
All right, so now let's do something that you really do wonderfully. You're going to do a song from your album, It's a Man's World. Paradise is here. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Cher!
around the corner. I don't need no highlight to make me feel a real man. And I don't need to reach for no candles in the sky. Just put your arms around me. Around me. And I
say too that A Man's World is probably, I think, your best album ever in the whole wide world. Love it. Isn't it great? You guys have it, right? You have it right there, huh? Oh, good. Now earlier we were talking about guys, and I just want to ask you a quick question before we go to break. Now, recently saw a picture of Elijah Blue, your son, and I don't know how to tell you this, but he's really hot.
Guy, yeah. I know. Yes.
What's it feel like to have this? You've had this baby. He grows up, and you look at him and like, oh my God, you're a hot guy. What does that make you feel like?
I'm happy. I mean, he's really cute, and I'm proud of him.
He's got an album coming out too. What's the name of this group?
Dead Z.
Dead Z.
Yeah.
Dead Z. Okay.
Yeah. You know.
The younger generation,
Right.
I'll never understand them.
But it's very good. I mean, I'm really.